Hello everybody, my name is Celestash and welcome to Sultan Sanctuary, a Dark Souls-esque indie platformer. Now, I'm playing this because I want to. I've been playing this a shit ton on my own, and I've been having an absolute blast with it. Okay, that's what I want. I just gotta make sure I get the right character. I was playing with the character creation earlier, and I absolutely just love the look of this. We'll stick with Knight. It's currently 2:45 in the morning. I just got back from a wedding. Okay, so there's a princess, marriage, there's war throughout the land, marriage will get us peace. We've been boarded. Murder. So essentially the whole point of this game is we are to rescue a princess. Okay, I'm gonna just back away from this. Hit him. The controls of this game feel really nice. The one complaint I do have about this game is the insta-death platforming. Yay, we're actually gonna get to see the boss of this area. Now you hear me make comparisons to Dark Souls throughout the playthrough. The Unspeakable Thief, he will one-shot me. He one-shotted me. We were supposed to be one-shotted, yay! Failing this mission will surely plunge us into darkness. Now I'm only going to play through to the first boss, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break because I do need to grind before I can fight the second boss. Yes, I believe in the gods, and I'm just talking over this guy's dialogue. But we need to say yes to all of that so we can get the candelabra of the 3 so we can claim our first sanctuary. Sanctuaries are like bonfires in Dark Souls. They reset all of the enemies in the area. Don't you fucking hit me, you bitch. They reset all the enemies in the area and refill your health potions. Which is really nice. Now we can see how did someone die here? I'm not sure how someone died there. I didn't think that was possible. Yay, red flasks. Now I'm going to be breezing through a lot of the early game because I've beaten the first 5 bosses of this game. I know this game is really boss heavy, but I've beaten the first 5 bosses of this game already, so a lot of this early game stuff, I'm just going to be kind of... There's an enemy here. There he is, I just couldn't find him. Essentially I'm not going to be narrating... I'll narrate what I'm doing when it's relevant, but other than that I'm just going to be doing the essentials of what I need to do to beat the first boss, because this is my 3rd or 4th time going through this opening section, so I'm pretty familiar with the fastest way of doing things. Eventually we'll get to, if this guy will fucking stop shooting me. Is this guy gonna spawn? I'm gonna die. Really just don't want to die in the first level. Or in the first section. Red shards are absolutely useless in this game in my opinion. They slowly refill your health when you get out of healing items, but they heal it way too slow. Oh god, that's right. We'll roll it over here. Pick this up. Yay, stone merchant and a bundle of salt. Oh, that's also... Oh! That's convenient. Didn't actually know I could do that. That's another thing that's different about this game is you get stone statues of merchants and guides and all that. You need that to actually get smiths or clerics or whatever it is you want in certain areas. You need their stone statues. We're just gonna go ahead and one-shot those. And there's only a set number of those throughout the game, so you don't want to waste like a precious blacksmith token on a sanctuary that you don't care about. Because sanctuaries are pretty frequent in this game too once you get further in. I want the item that's below all this. Because this is the journey bottle, which we can use to talk to people between worlds. Which I never read. Because I came to find out that a lot of the things that the bottles say are just not... Oh, this is the first boss. We do not want to go there yet. We are not ready. We want to kill a few more enemies to kind of get our salt count up. So we want to get at least to level 7 or 8 in a reasonable time. I'm hoping 20 minutes. I am going to murder you. Please die. Thank you. I am so tired. I really did not expect that wedding to go on for that long, and I'm just getting my ass beat. The reason I missed the upload yesterday was because I'm like, oh, I got home at like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll come home, I'll nap for a little bit, I'll get up at noon. Well, I won't. I'll get up before noon, I'll record, and I'll have it all set up so that it's ready to go by tomorrow. And I got up late, I went back to bed, and then the wedding just dragged on and on and on, and fucking hell. Will you just die? And then of course after the wedding I didn't fucking come straight home. I went and I hung out with friends for a bit, which is always a dumb idea. We're gonna do this. Oh, I actually want to mention that quick as well. Because I'm gonna be coasting through this first part of the game a lot. So the tree of skill here, we actually want to do this first. The tree skill is kind of a labyrinth of just mess. There's a, essentially everything is interconnected. I mean, it's a tree. In order to branch out to the new things, the higher levels, you need to have at least put a point, or in the case of level 1 to the level stuff, multiple points into the previous one. Which there really is no point in putting more than one attribute point into, like, say, one of the skill things, considering that the skill, the dexterity, the will, all of the things that dictate your stats are spread out all over the place, and most of the time you need to put a point in kind of everything. There's really no point in sinking multiple black pearls, they're called, into one thing of strength, even though if you really wanted to, you could sink unlimited. Let's say you really don't want to level up one side of the tree, but it's the only way you can get magic. Well, you can just sink infinite points into that one thing of magic and you'll be golden. I'm using a dex-based weapon right now. The starting Vidalcan sword is a level 0 based dex weapon. The weapons you'll see me using most in this playthrough, at least from my experiences so far in the game, are the great swords. Those are just broken. The reach on those, the damage, in my opinion, those are the most broken weapons in the game. That being said, I haven't experimented with much else. I don't know how whips do. I can't imagine it's... I don't know the last time a whip in a video game has been good. Okay, after this run through of enemies, we should be able to level up twice because we have those pouches of salt. I'm actually just gonna do this now. Okay, we're not gonna do this now because he's gonna hit me. Oh, they're actually in my quick use bar. Never mind, I did not realize that. I'm gonna save myself like 30 seconds there. Oh, go down, please. Keep going down, please. Hit him. This dog's just in my head. Yay, we killed him. Let us praise the salt. Let us not. Praise the sun, dumbass. I don't care if that's a Dark Souls community thing, we can bring it here. Okay, so we should have enough for 2 levels. 1300 seems about right. Which will get us... no, that's actually not enough. We want to get up to at least level 7. So this is going to be a problem. We may have to do some... a little bit more crunch grinding. What time is it? 11 minutes. We're actually way ahead of base. I've just been having so much fun with this game. There aren't many games that just... I could have leveled up multiple times over and over, I don't know why I didn't. There aren't many games that just hold my attention constantly like this for like 16 hours straight. I know when I was doing Stardew Valley, that held my attention for like 50 some hours straight. I don't play that game anymore. Me playing that game was not conducive to me doing anything else. But again, the same can be said about this game. Just dodge rolling all over the place. The stamina is really important in this game, just like Dark Souls. I mean, this game is basically Dark Souls. It's a 2D Dark Souls. I mean, there is some Symphony of the Night here, at least from my personal 2D platforming backgrounds. It feels really... the gameplay itself feels really meaty. Like, the actual game feels kind of spread thin, but the gameplay itself feels really meaty, and I enjoy that. It feels like my blows are actually hitting. Oh my god, no. Dog, why? Two more enemies, I think. I don't think 700 is enough to get us to 7. Don't quote me on that. It is 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Which is why I've got to be so fucking quiet. My mic sensitivity is like through the roof. I don't even know if this is gonna sound decent. Well, if it doesn't, you're not gonna see it, so hopefully it sounds decent. Oh, I want to bring this up because this pisses me off. You know what the potatoes do in this game? Give you a hint. They're not a health item. They're throwables, actually. Potatoes are throwables. I'm a potato. So what you do with the potatoes is you equip them and you throw them for 4 points of damage on zombies. I was gonna leave a zombie alive so I could show you, but oops, they're dead. Why do I only have 655 salt? I thought I had 700. Was I not paying attention? Did I lose salt somewhere, or was it... I was probably looking at gold, wasn't I? I hate the gold so much in this game. I admit gold has been kind of useful, but I'd rather have it all be one thing. I'd rather have the enemies drop just a little bit more salt and no gold. Did anyone see what the salt count I was that I needed to level up? Because I was uber not paying attention. Yeah, it was 700. Okay, tree skill. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to do strength, do will, and we're going to do the healing potion. We're not gonna actually, I don't know how well this is gonna work, because this is a dex-based weapon. So, unlike the great swords, you can't just dump infinite points into strength and have your fucking stats go through the goddamn roof. Will you not shoot me with your bow and arrow, bro? That's like the one thing we just got a boss run. Oh, I didn't rest again to get my 4th health potion. Oh, well, that was a dum-dum. I'm gonna be fighting the boss with 3 health potions. Hopefully that'll be fine. If not, insert cut here. Go away from me. So this is the first boss. The Sod Knight. I'm actually genuinely excited. Oh, I already healed. Oh god, now I'm down to 1 health potion. Oh god, my game started. Okay, it did not dodge. Okay, he's not half health yet. Now this is desperation mode. Now I'm fucked. Please don't die. Okay, you're gonna die. You're gonna go, oh, love stash, you have fucking 13 red shirts. You get little red shirts, they're fucking useless. I don't care what you say. I was not aware he was gonna actually continue that back pattern. I was scared for my life. I'm gonna end up using a red chart. It's gonna be fucking worthless though. I rolled away. Okay. So, it's actually the first time I've died in that boss in a while. Because I changed my level up. Man, that sucks. Thing is that there's absolutely no way to get a different weapon, so we're gonna do... I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect all the salt from these guys first of all. Apparently I'm just gonna take it like a bitch. No double jump, but you can attack me there. That's pretty neat. Oh, something I haven't talked about that I think is actually a really sweet part of this game. I'm gonna kill this enemy. You can actually hit most enemies again after they're dead. Like, normally, let's say it takes 3 hits to kill an enemy, you can hit them a 4th time for like a brutalizer. If it takes 3, and I can hit him again and it like decapitates him. It's just a nice little... Or sometimes you just decapitate them outright. It's just a nice little touch. I honestly think the graphical design of this game is really good. Why is there more things down there? And I'm not even like showing off any of the combos or anything because mashing X just works so well in this game. I'm very happy this game got a PC port. It's just too good a game. I need to kill these things. Those bats, they may be one-hit kills, but the bats do poison damage, and we might actually be able to get all the salt we need with a run and a half, which means we won't have to cut anything. Which is always nice. Because I do like to show off as much of this game as I get. I will be playing this game quite a bit. Especially now that I have, like, another character, because again, I put in, like, 7 hours on my own. I'll probably put in a couple hours off screen just to kind of grind salt. Because the Queen of Smiles, as a melee character, I need to be able to tank the Queen of Smiles. I simply cannot. Why did I do that? I simply cannot fight the Queen of Smiles any other way than just being able to tank every single hit. Which is unfortunate because the dodge roll in this game is really well implemented. And I barely use it. Fuck you. Yeah, the main time I suppose you'll actually be seeing me use the dodge roll mechanic will be during this first boss here, just because I'm under leveled. When I finally get some time to grind and actually get up to where are those enemies coming from? I'm curious. When I actually get some time to grind and get up to the level I want to be at, you won't be seeing me do much dodge rolling, because that's stamina that I could be using to hit things. Although if you do use the dodge rolls as a melee character, you can do significantly less grinding than what I'm doing. Because I hear this is actually a relatively short game filled with lots of boss fights. Oh my god, these archers are pissing me off. I think that's enough for another level. God, I hope, because I need to get my dex up. At least until I get the great sword, which is in the next area. You will see just how big that thing is. The reach on the great sword is just impressive. Could you not drink a health potion, please? Thank you. So I'm gonna level up to 8. If I don't kill the boss this time, we're gonna cut. Okay. Put one into pikeman because it gains disappointed dexterity. Opens up that branch of the tree a little bit more. Essentially what we're going to be focusing on is mainly the use of swords, which would be your standard longsword and your standard greatsword. Fuck you. Your heavy armors and your there's one other thing. Oh, your shields. Even though, as you can see, we're using shields. I didn't even know what the block button was until I got like 3 bosses into this game. It's like, block. What is that shit? We don't do that shit around here. What's this? Skullbat wing. We like skullbat wings. Did he just hit the top? You fucking monster. How are you hitting me through the other room? Hacks. Okay, if I die... Well, that's another thing. When you die, not only do you lose all your soul, but a priest takes a portion of your gold. Oh no. My gold. Please don't. Take my gold. I am so tired. Oh. I might as well bring this up since it's here and I died to a boss. When you die, your salt isn't just on the ground. No, I got my salt. Your salt just isn't on the ground. It always spawns in the form of an enemy. And when you die to a boss, which I'm about to, when you die to a boss, you have to get him down lower than the health he was at when he killed you last time. And if you fall down a bottomless pit, your health, or your salt, your salt, if I could say it properly, spawns as an enemy. And you have to kill that enemy to reclaim your salt. And I'm just gonna fucking blaze through this, because we're just gonna go straight to the boss. because I probably could have had him. So, not even gonna bother with this shit. Not gonna bother with that because I don't want to deal with poison damage. I am really struggling on this boss for some reason. But now I have full health potions. So you get to see Little Meter again. The arrow on his health bar is where I need to get him down to get my salt back. Which will hopefully be dead. I need to keep my distance when he does that magic attack. Like I said, you're going to be seeing me do some dodge rolls in this part because I'm under level for this boss fight. Ouch. Dodge. I get him down to half health, he has that desperation mode. And that's where the memorization of attack damage comes in, and here he's desperation mode, so ouch. I just let him fucking hit. Need to heal. Thank you. I did not know he could do that. Knew he could do that. So he's gonna do that, and we want to jump towards him. Because he doesn't know how to handle that. We're healing him. We're gonna heal as he bitch slaps us. Oh, that's one of his rare 3 combos off of that. Okay, well, what? I have never seen this before. I have legitimately never seen this before. This is... I think this is the most I've died to the Silent Knight ever. I think I've died to him once before this. And that was the very first time I encountered him because I accidentally didn't know what the boss fight freaking entrance areas look like. They're always decorated with that candelabra. I couldn't escape, but I had no health potions. I don't think I've died to him other than that time, and obviously the last 3 or 4 times. Just no, please. Okay, yeah, beat the ground. Do it away from me, please. I really want to kill this boss. I'm not ending this episode until I kill this fucking boss. This is the easiest boss in the game. I'm just getting fucking destroyed. I rolled out of the way. I have the itchiest lip right now. I wonder why I'm not talking. Because I'm trying to bite my lip and itch it. I'm just gonna get away from him. We're gonna health potion one more time. Even though we're probably gonna get more than this desperation mode. Okay, here we go, desperation mode. He might. There's a chance he does. We're playing the worst case scenario attacks right now. Oh, we can actually interrupt that magic deck. Okay, he might do that. That's what I was wondering. That's that rare 3 combo off the magic. But now he's 3 comboing all the time. Is there a... Okay, maybe. I don't know why my maximum health is training. Okay, do 3 combos, okay. Yes! Finally. Good lord, he had stolen like so much of our salt. That's for using the bell of return. Just to get the hell out of there. god. That Salt and Sanctuary, I'm gonna do some grinding because there is no way, there is no way in literal hell I am ready for the Queen of Smiles. And that is the next boss. There's a little bit of gameplay between here and there, but I'm just gonna circle grind this area until I'm like level 14 or 15, because then my strength and dex, we actually want our dex to be a little bit higher in this area just because of the weapon we're using, these long swords as they're called. There's a lot of dexterity, so we want dex. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I should probably go to bed, but I'm not going to. So until next time.